Hello and welcome, as it is the end of the 8th day of February 2018. My name is Derek. Welcome everything within your own risk, own reward. In this video, taking a look at some upside Fibonacci within Litecoin or Litepay. So I'll talk about that, as well as Litecoin Cash, a fork coming very soon. I'll give you my thoughts and ideas upon such. So first, Fibonacci upside, which takes in account the opening highs in 2014 and the lows at under $1, which had these two inside Fibonacci levels that it got by when it broke this high, the first 161.8% mark in at 138.07, with the 261.8 mark in at 29.60. There was one relatively, definitely close enough answer, especially with the mathematical calculations in here. So 29.09. I calculated 29.59. Not within 10 cents, but within 50 cents. And the mathematical error, not a big one. 2.6180338.989 is the number that I used. We can see this one a little bit different. What I'm using is the golden or the Fibonacci ratio. So if I divide one number by another within any large fib numbers, it's going to work out to 0.618033989 when I divide the smaller number or the previous number from the one after that. And it's 1.618033989 when you do the bigger number divided by the smaller one every single time. What's even more fascinating, I find, is if I take 61.8033989 and multiply it by itself, you get 38.1966011. If I take 1 and I subtract 0.618033989, then I get that same number. Furthermore, if I take this number here, or excuse me, if I take, well, I already stated, if you do 1 divided by this number here, you're always going to get 1.618. But if I take 1 divided by the 0.38, I'm always going to get 2.6108 with the exact same amount of decimals. I think that is so freaky. I don't know. It's really cool. Anyway, the number I have again, 292959. So Great Del Muti, please put your Litecoin public address in the comment section, and 0.25 Litecoin will be sent your way. Now within that upside level, how I would expect it to be relevant, I'm just gonna, there we go, is for the price action when it gets going to probably not only get to that point, but like it always has with these key levels, breach above it, maybe find a way of stabilizing it in some manner thereafter that, sort of like it's been doing within this 130 mark. And it's just one next key level as well. The first 161.8% level is, I'm not going to say it's not a challenge. It's the easiest one. The second one is relatively tough, but the third one is huge. It doesn't happen often. It has in the stock market long term. It has happened in Bitcoin long term. But the next one, the 4.236 level, would bring a $500,000 Litecoin. That might be a long-term price, and that may, of course, never, ever even come close. Maybe this may never happen, but myself as an investor, the reason why I'm invested in Litecoin is because I think not only will it come close, but it will substantially even break that. Moving forward, let's go on to BitPay, rather that of Litepay, excuse me, where this is going to make merchant transacting, bartering, very, very nice, which will allow people to get basically Interact style cards, debit cards, where you would use your Litecoin. Now, I'm not too sure if you would have to sell your Litecoin within your card and buy fiat currency to spend, or if when you purchase something, it would automatically sell your Litecoin, But either way, it's a form of using your cryptocurrencies for real money. And as a merchant, it also can give you opportunities to use it within your business for accepting payments. This to me is outstanding news for the cryptocurrency, but more importantly, the Litecoin. And this is Litepay.us. Let's move on to the Litecoin Cash with a fork coming soon. And I'm on the website where we see about, download, FAQ, team, community, and media. Litecoin with the green stuff around it. The SHA 256 Litecoin fork. Yep. They might be watching too much WWE SmackDown following Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens. I'm not too sure about this. However, I'm not too sure about this whole idea for a fork, which would mean you're going to, whatever Litecoin you have, you get 10 times as many Litecoin Cash. And when we had Bitcoin Cash, it was kind of understandable given how slow the network was and how high the transfer fees are. And Litecoin is like, it's an amazing coin, I think. I don't know what the whole purpose of this is. However, they're going to say in order to get your Litecoin Cash, I don't know if exchanges will give them to you or not. As far as what you hold at that time, they'll give you the Litecoin Cash later. But apparently all you have to do is give your private key afterwards, and then they will give you your Litecoin Cash. So if you say you have 100 Litecoin, or for 10 to 1, if you have 100 Litecoin, they'll give you 1,000 LCC. Oh, no problem. Here's my private key. Of course, I'm being sarcastic. Now, in reality, that's not a problem when you find a means to an end. If this is something you'd want, simply what I'd be doing is taking another wallet I never plan on using, like just some other one. And then, well, I got an example. I think Jax is one. JAXX. I think they haven't mentioned in here. And then you can get your private key, public key. You put your Litecoins in there. Then the fork takes place. Maybe the next day or hours later, you now move those Litecoins away from there. Then you give them the private key where there's absolutely nothing in there. But really? And it's all going to come down to what it's worth. Like, what percentage of a return overall are you going to get? What's the ratio of 10 LCC to 1 Litecoin? If it's going to be like under 2%, is it even worth it? That's another question. Now, there's probably will be future markets coming available where you can give an idea for how they may be forming. But until then, this really makes me wonder. Now, when you go to team on here, you got 4 names: Scarlett, Roger, Loxley, and Tanner. No other information about the people at all. So it's pretty much an anonymous group of people. In fact, Roger's got an interesting photo. He doesn't even look human, obviously. You know, it's a unicorn photo. But I find this very fishy, to say the least. But of course, I'll be looking more into it. Now, another thing is they expect the fork to happen right around, well, it's just announced today on the 8th, and they're stating that the block time this should occur at is 2 Sundays from now. So basically a week and a half. That's not much time at all either. So I'll talk more about this later on, but this does look very, very, very fishy. And I hear that they're even going to, from the time of fork, is it's basically you have all of the history of Litecoin up until the fork it's going to have, but then it's going to have its own life. So it's like taking a clone of some animal or human or any kind of living being, making a clone copy. They've got the exact same history, but the clone is going to live its own life without each other recognizing each other as the same. Of course, that's just a little freaky way of trying to explain it, but that's kind of how it is. But use the Bitcoin technology, which means higher fees and shorter transaction times. Oh, that sounds interesting. But it's going to come down to the community. If the community disrespects it, doesn't like it, if the mass sees it as or knows it as a scam, then this price of such could pretty much be worth nothing through time. The way I look at it is, if I can get it, sell it on the exchange, and get something that's at least worth doing, then it would obviously be worth taking the time to take my Litecoin, moving them away from, well, just into a temporary wallet, and then, of course, using that to get your Litecoin Cash. This caught me off guard. I didn't expect this at all, but yeah, this is Litecoin block 1,371,111, and it's expected to occur basically the end of the 18th day of February. Thank you for tuning in, and have yourself a great day. Bye-bye.